Hey guys, so welcome to a brand new playthrough. This is going to be Red Dead Revolver. My name is Ron Heiler. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough. This should be very enjoyable for me. This is going to be the first time I've seen most of these missions. I'm going to play this mostly blind. I've done a lot of research, so I kind of know what to expect. I've also played the first 6 missions a couple of times now. Actually, this is the 3rd time I have now tried to record this series. The first time I messed up and missed a missable. The second time I just didn't really like it. It didn't really flow very well because I tried to cut some stuff together. So I'm going to try to do this a 3rd time, and this is going to be the last time because pretty much I'm running out of time before this is supposed to post. So yeah, we'll get to it. Well, we'll start with the book down below. Let's go to here. We're going to create a new player, and we're just going to call him Red. That's fine. We'll confirm that. So there's our player. So one thing about this book, guys, is as you go through chapters in the story, and there's 27 chapters, I believe, the book has a little kind of blurb in the front of it. But the thing is, you can't flip through this book after the fact and read those blurbs. There's no option for that. It just goes to the next story. And when you're in the stories, if you're playing through, what happens is it just goes from one chapter to the next. So if you don't go back to this book in between chapters, you can never read that blurb. And I thought, that's kind of stupid. I want to be able to read the blurb. So what I'm going to do is in between each chapter, I'm going to quit back out to this book so that we can see the next blurb for the next section. It's not a big deal, but it's something that's part of the game, and somebody sat there and wrote it, so I want to read it. The other thing is that they go by really, really fast. Now, I don't know if on the PlayStation 2 version of this game that they stuck around for a little while the game was loading, but in this one they just flash by basically, so you don't have time to read it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, during edit, I will pause on the page for a couple seconds, and that'll give you guys a chance to pause the video, and you can read the blurb if you're interested in reading the blurb. So that's how we're going to handle that. Okay, so we got our player set up. His name's Red. Before we go to the journal, that's the journal right there. Let's go to the showdown mode. There's something we have to do in here, but I'll show you this real fast. So, during the course of this game, we have 2 kind of meta goals here. One is to completely fill out the journal, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And the other one is to completely fill out the showdown mode. I'm not going to do too much in the showdown mode, guys. I will show it to you guys. There's a point that I'm going to have to do some stuff in there because there's one character that unlocks through showdown mode. And I'll show you that when we get to it. But our goal with the showdown mode, like I said, is to fill this out. So you've got a few characters here. But you can fill this out with a lot more people standing on this little bench. So we got Chicken, Hedgehog Thornton, Whiskey Treadmill, Gigolo Hancock. We got Jack Swift. There's Red. There's Annie Stokes, and over here is Christina. And the way this works, so let's just select one of the characters. We'll select Christina.
If you won't let us dance, then we'll make you dance.
And we'll give her an opponent.
Look at that, he's bleeding.
And then if you hit start, so you can have up to 4 players, but we'll just leave it at that for right now. And then you've got arenas down here. So right now we've got the Twin Rocks and the Desert Fortress open. So just like the above bench where you can fill it in with characters, you can also open up new territories for battle arenas. And all this is, guys, is just kind of a one-on-one battle shootout between 2 to 4 characters. Whoops, I'll cancel out of that. So yeah, you don't worry about this too much. I'm just going to back out of here. That's interesting. Didn't take chicken out. Huh.
Look at that, he's bleeding.
This is not what I want. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go to options here, and I'm going to set my player to red. And I'll show you why we're doing this. You got to do this to set your player. Otherwise, the showdown mode doesn't count in your journal. And I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so I think we're done here. So yeah, like I said, the goal is to... If I can hit the right buttons. The goal is to fill all this out, as well as the territories. So let's...
If you won't let us dance, then we'll make you dance.
So let's get out of here. Now let's talk about the journal. So like I said, our goal here is to fill this out completely. There's, I believe about 300, and if we go to the very back, I believe there's about 365 pages or something like that. Let's go to the last profile. So there's page 360 and 361. Yeah, it goes to page 365. So let's go through it. So us being at the start of the game, most of it's locked, but there's a few pages that are open. Now I've seen this thing be kind of glitchy as far as what page it goes to, so it doesn't always necessarily go to the right page. But let's take a look at our starting entries. So we got heroes. So you got 3 heroes that are opened up at the start of the game: Red, Jack Swift, and Annie. These are all playable characters. Most of the time we'll be playing Red, so I'll let you guys pause and read this if you want to read this. I'm not going to wait on you guys, so you just go ahead and pause the page, and you can read all this stuff if you want to do that. There's Jack Swift. We'll be meeting him in, I think, mission 5, I think. So you can read some background on Jack Swift. More stuff. Okay, and there's Annie Stokes. I don't know when we meet her because I've gone through chapter 6. That's as far as I've gotten in the game ever, and I have not yet met her, so I don't know when she appears, but I'm sure we'll see her soon enough. All right, so that's it for that. Now we got sidearms. We got the old pistol unlocked, so you guys can read through that. And that's it for the ranged weapons. So Ugly Chris's gang. Everybody's open at the start of the game except for the first person. Let's go to Whiskey. You guys can read Whiskey. Hedgehog Thornton. $100 reward. Gigolo. He's a member of the gang. You guys can read that. Chicken. And that's it for the Ugly Chris's gang. So we'll go on to the Good People of Brimstone, Christina. Now this is where I've seen the journal glitch, so let's see what happens here. Oh no, it flipped to the right page. Sometimes it stops early for some reason, and it stops on a page that shouldn't be open yet. But looks like this time we got it okay. So there's Christina. She's a member of the Good People of Brimstone. So there she is. And then if you go to the next section, that should be Frontier Battles. This is just basically your profile. So there's room for 6 profiles. Let's go to Red, and I'll show you Red. So far we haven't done anything yet, so nothing's here. Nothing in the showdown. Now this is why we had to set Red as the showdown character, so that this page right here will update if we ever do a showdown mode. Even if we don't take red into the showdown, it'll update this page. So yeah. We're not, like I said, we're not going to do a whole lot in showdown mode. Only maybe a couple of times. I want to show it to you guys at some point. I don't know when. Maybe one of our shorter chapters, I can go back out and show it to you guys. But there is one showdown mode that we have to do, probably a ways into the game, because it does unlock one of the showdown characters. It's the only way to unlock that character. So there's some other information on Red. He's got 6% of the journal completed, 9% of secrets. I don't know what it considers a secret. I guess it's the journal plus the showdown characters. I'm not really sure. But, you know, we'll try to get to those 100%. Now, I don't know if I already said this or not. I don't know how realistic it is that we can actually do this entire journal and open up every single item in the journal with one playthrough. I don't think it's designed to do that. I think you're supposed to play through multiple times in order to unlock everything. It is... Okay, that's the end, yeah. These are all the other profiles. So that's the end of the book. What was I about to say? It is really, really easy to miss something in the game. I can tell you that because this is the third time I've tried to record this video. And it's almost bound to happen. It's not easy to get everything. Even if you know exactly what is missable, you may not have enough money to buy everything. I'm not sure yet if that's the case or not. Now, we're going to go through the 27 chapters, and then after the 27 chapters, it's going to unlock another, not really a difficulty level, but another mode called Bounty Hunter. And not every chapter has a Bounty Hunter mode, but I believe there are 21 chapters with bounty, so 21 out of the 27 do. So you can go back to some of the chapters later on, but I don't know if the same items are going to be for sale or not. And here's the thing. Once you've played a mission, you can't go back to it. That's it. You're done with that mission. So there's no returning back unless, with one exception, and I'll show you what that is. Two exceptions, really. But I'll show them to you when we get to them. So yeah, if you miss something during the course of the game, that's it. It's forever gone. And you'll have a page that's locked in the journal, which is going to be really difficult for me since I'm such a completionist. So I'm going to try really hard to get everything. But if we miss something, we miss it. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no way to go back and get it, short of starting the game over from the beginning. And this is the third time I've done this, like I said. So the first 6, I think I know everything that we need to get. After that, you know, I'll do my best. I've done a lot, like I said, I did a lot of research into this game and did the best I could to figure out what is unmissable. But what I've come to discover is a lot of what's available on the internet is wrong, and there's not a whole lot of it available in the first place. So, you know, if I miss something, yeah, we've missed it. There's just no getting around it. So, anyway, I have waffled on long enough. Let's go ahead and go into the first story. I think there's nothing else to do. The format of these episodes is going to be as such. We are going to do 3 stories or 3 missions per episode. The missions themselves usually only take a few minutes, so this is probably going to be a fairly short set of videos, like shorter than my usual hour, probably 30 to 40 minutes or so, I'm guessing. At least as so far as I've seen. The first 6 missions are that way anyway. You can get 2 ratings on a mission. You can either get good or excellent. We're going to go for excellent in every case. If you don't get excellent on the first try, you can go back, as long as you go back right at the end of the mission. It'll give you one opportunity to go back and replay the mission again and try to get a better score. So we're going to get excellent on all of them. If I don't get excellent, I'll cut out the intervening attempts. So you guys are just going to see me get excellent every single time. So let's head on in, and you guys will see the first blurb right now. Oh look, it didn't go in. Huh. Oh yeah, this first one, yeah, that's right. This first one gives you the opportunity to read it before it goes in. That's right, I forgot about that. But that music was loud. Oh, this is hilarious. Young Red. Alright, here we go, guys.
Darling! Son! Our troubles are finally over. We hit a vein of gold as wide as a locomotive that runs clean through Bear Mountain.
Hey, Pa, where'd you get that?
Isn't she a beaut?
Yeah. Can I hold it?
She's one of a pair, only two in the whole world.
Where's the other one?
My partner Griff has it. We made him up special to symbolize our newfound wealth.
Can I try it out?
One day this fine weapon will be yours. But for now, why don't you take my old pistol? Go on down to the river and practice while I give your ma her gifts.
So there you go, guys. We just got our first weapon, the old pistol. Alright, let's go learn how to shoot. Okay, we'll do this little tutorial. Even though I know perfectly well how to do this by now, but just so you guys can see it. So we'll draw with the L1 button. Aim. And shoot. So she does various parts. Let's see, I think we can get closer. Oh, gotta reload.
Red! Red Harlow! What are you doing to my pots and pans?
Now don't henpeck the boy. Next trip into town, I'll buy you a whole bunch of new pots and pans.
Uh-oh.
Red, up the hill and quick, boy. We're getting raided.
I'm coming, Pa!
We're getting raided.
The kid's down by the river. Go get him.
Okay, guys, here we go.
You better shoot to kill, boy.
Okay, so you could headshot him.
Dang it! The kid's still alive. That's too.
But you probably don't want to, because you make more money if you shoot him more than once. So
Come on, Red. It's now or never.
I think you get the most money from a shot to the head, but I get more shots.
There you are.
Don't you shoot me.
Go get him. I'll get you, boy.
And you probably don't want to stand still. Otherwise you'll get hit. Ah, damn it. Did you just hit me?
Now put the gun down, kid. Sideline. Watch out for the.
All right, there we go.
Pa! Get up, Pa!
Oh, Paul.
Pa! Get up, Pa! Pa! Pa!
Kid, I reckon your pa's better off dead. Him being such a yellow belly and all.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Ah!
Oh yeah, blew your arm off. Who's laughing now? Yeah. Oh, messed up his hand. Yeah, they shot his parents in front of him. God dang it. Don't you guys learn anything from Batman? You never kill somebody's parents in front of them. This is how you get problems. Okay, how do we do? Oh, look at that. That's an excellent rating. So, just to let you guys know, in order to get an excellent rating, you need to get at least 3 stars. And what you need to get stars for any particular level varies from level to level, but if you get 3 stars or better, you'll get an excellent rating. And we got an excellent rating, so we got Broken Creek as a showdown stage. Unfortunately, this doesn't stay put. And we got an old pistol weapon upgrade. So we just upgraded our old pistol. We also made $426, so that's not too shabby. Made $20 off of Smitty. So very good. Okay, we'll go ahead and quit out of that. And that will save the game. Okay, I'll show you what we unlocked from all these things at the end of the episode, guys. Hopefully I know what they are. Hopefully, I think I should. Yeah, I think we will do that way. So let's go back into story mode. And I'll hit continue. And there's chat. See, like I said, it doesn't wait for you to do it. So I will pause the game, or I pause the video on that book for you guys. So here we go into chapter 2.
Oh, easy there, friend. Come on over here. Come on now. It's too dangerous for a man to be walking around in these parts. I deal in weapons and goods, see?
Okay, then. All right, now here's your first opportunity to start missing stuff, guys. Okay, so what we got to purchase here is a knife, a whiskey bottle, a ruined poncho, an open sign, and a burnt gun case. Now let me talk about the burnt gun case in just a minute. All right, so missables. This is the one and only time we are going to be at this cart. Once you leave here, you can't go back. So, you got to get anything that's missable. Now, how do you know what's missable? Well, you really kind of don't. But a good rule of thumb is any weapons are possibly missable. Technically, you can pick up weapons off the ground, and you might get a weapon off, just from somebody dropping it. And some weapons, that's the only way you can get them. The knife, I'm pretty sure, is not one of those weapons. Nobody's going to drop a knife. So this is a missable. This is not for sale anyplace else in the game. So if you don't buy this right now, you will never unlock the journal entry. Now, it's kind of misleading because it doesn't say anywhere that this unlocks a journal entry, but it does. So we're going to go ahead and buy the knife. Now you got to be careful because I do this all the time. I keep hitting the wrong... You see that the done button is the X button. That's the button I'm used to hitting to buy stuff, right? Whenever you buy anything in a game. This is an old game and its interface is a little different than most games. So you got to be careful because it's easy to hit the wrong button. But so we'll buy the knife. The whiskey bottle is another one that is missable. So let's go ahead and buy the whiskey bottle. And the ruined poncho as well is missable. Okay, now, the open sign, let me double check this. I'm about 95% positive. Yeah, the open sign unlocks a showdown character called Curly Shaw. And I'm almost positive he's available later on. Let me just double check that. Yeah, so Curly Shaw is indeed available later on in the game, although not till Bounty Hunter mode, so like not till we finish the game and start back over in Bounty Hunter mode. So it'll be a while, but we can get him later on. So you do not need to spend the money to get the open sign and worry about missing Curly Shaw, which we couldn't anyway. He's $760, and we don't have that kind of money. The burned gun case is considered sold. Now, why is that? Clearly, we have not bought a burned gun case yet. The burnt gun case is connected to the Broken Creek Showdown stage. Now, you guys remember, we just got the Broken Creek Showdown stage for getting an excellent rating in that last mission. So if you end up getting the thing that the item is connected to, it will be considered sold already. Okay? And you don't have to buy it, which is good because the burnt gun case costs $1,000, so we don't have to worry about that money. We're done with that. So we've got everything we need. We don't need to get this. We've got the ruined poncho, the whiskey bottle, and the knife. So we've got everything we need. So let's go ahead and head into chapter 2.
I would have offered you more than but the gang of ruffians done run me off of my... well, I didn't...
You holding out on us, old man? What the hell are you looking at?
I'm looking at some dead men.
I'm full of lead.
Yeah, you try, punk. Try.
Drop the gun, you lily lip! Ow!
Oh, we got some guys. Okay, we'll do this one so that you guys can see it. So let's go ahead and begin the training
Use
session.
my wagon for cover!
Guys, look over here.
Okay,
Find some cover!
so there you go. There's the training on getting cover. So I'm going to switch over to the owl rifle.
What are you doing here?
Hey, over here! Great shooting, stranger!
Take cover!
Stick your face out of there. Okay, we got Deadeye. So we got another tutorial here, guys. So let's go ahead and start this. Draw your gun. We have one or more Deadeye bars. Start Deadeye with the trigger button on the right side. And there you go. That's how you do Deadeye. Alright, let's end that.
I'm gonna make mincemeat out of you!
I don't think so.
I like those boots, Bounty Hunter!
Bounty hunter's gonna take me alive!
I'm gonna wear your hat for that, stranger!
You're a fool. Yeah, just stand there. Like a fool, Tom. Where's this other guy at? Let's grab all these weapons.
Let me get you!
You coming to get me? Hi, George.
Damn, son! You done killed them all! You know, you can get quite a handsome bounty for these fellas if you took them down to Sheriff O'Grady's in Widow's Patch.
I'll be taking your cart.
Sure, whatever you say, bounty hunter.
Okay. Okay, let's see how we did here, guys. Very nice. We got an excellent rating. We got 3 stars. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. So we got $30 for Bloody Tom. Not bad. We got $378 in total out of that. You know, not great, but how did we only spend $100? I feel like we spent more than that. Is that right? Oh yeah, I guess it is right. Because we bought the knife for $75, the whiskey bottle for $19, and the ruined poncho for $6. That is correct. So we have $704 in our account right now. We got 3 stars, which gives us our excellent rating. So we just got unlocked 2 showdown characters, Bloody Tom and Big Oaf Whitney, which is nice. All right, we will go ahead and quit out of there. Very good, guys. Very good. Okay, one more. No, I don't want the journal yet. We'll go through the journal at the end. Let's continue on. Chapter 3, Ugly Street Fight. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we got a revolver, a shovel, and a stethoscope. Okay, once again, the stethoscope is already sold. That's because it is connected to, if I remember right, let me just take a quick look. The stethoscope is connected to Big Oaf Whitney, which you guys remember we just got for getting excellent rating on that last mission. So we don't need to buy the stethoscope, which is good, again, because the stethoscope is $700. So it's awesome that we don't have to worry about that one. But we do have a revolver here. A revolver is one that you might be able to pick up. I'm not really sure. But we're going to go ahead and buy it. So let's go ahead and get the revolver. And the shovel for $13 unlocks a journal page. And I don't know if it unlocks anything else except a journal page, but it does unlock a journal page, so we will buy that as well. So actually we ended up buying everything that's available from this particular shop. Alright, now we've got, this is now our, what do you call it? Our weapon selection screen. We got the upgraded old pistol. You see it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. We got the revolver, which is not upgraded, but it does more damage and it's more accurate. It's got a better range. So, I mean, you know, it's better in almost everything except for the ammo count. Less ammo, but that's alright. And then you got the 6-shooter, which is not as good, although it's very fast. Still, we'll stick with the revolver. We also got the owl rifle and the Halcyon rifle. So I believe we picked up the Halcyon rifle as a drop. That's one of the things we picked up in that last level. We didn't buy this. It just appeared in our inventory. So the owl rifle you get automatically for starting that second mission. So that's why that's there. But the Halcyon rifle, or the Halcyon rifle, I'm not sure how you say that, we picked up. And I think, let's see. Yeah, the owl rifle is definitely a better rifle, although it's got less range and reload time. It's got a better damage. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And of course we got the knife. We could repair it. I guess we should. We got the money, so let's go ahead and repair it. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the third and final mission for this episode. And we'll start.
How much for the lot?
Well, you did good, son, but you're out of luck. Take a look around. There ain't much here. I got nothing to offer you. The Ugly Gang has done destroyed my town.
Look at that mangy
That damn doggone leaved himself all over them fancy boots here. Damn, barman!
Oh? Did you just kill my dog? That was a bad mistake. That was a seriously bad move on your part.
Here I am, stupid! Lay low! Run! Find cover! Run for cover!
Where are you people at? Oh, I just shot him in the head.
Quick, find cover!
Dude, hold still. Come on, chicken.
Oh! Damn it!
Alright, very nice. This is where I might need my rifle. Let's get some cover. You're done. Face plant. Back to my revolver. Oh, a bunch more guys. Somehow I got my knife out.
Take that, Barry! Die, you little... Die! Look over here! Take cover!
You're a fool.
Oh, forget it! Forget it!
That's right. Okay, we got a duel, guys. Alright, I'll show you how the duels work. So go backward and go forward. This will start up the slow motion. Then this thing will go off. Why is it not going off? There it goes. Yellow, dark red, bright red. See R1 button to acquire each lock, and you have six locks. Red will fire once 6 locks have been placed, or the slow motion phase times out. End the slow motion phase early by pressing the R2 button. Let's give the whole dueling sequence a try. Okay, here we go. Ready? Well, I thought I did. No, let's just go ahead and advance. Training time's over. Let's duel for real. Alright, let's do it. Well, thank you. Good luck to you too. Whoops.
You bastard!
True bastard. I missed him a bunch of times. That was kind of bad. That's right. Sit down, punk. Alright, what are we waiting for? Bring him on. Look who it is.
Looking at a dead man!
Hey, Gigolo. Not if I can kill you first. Sit down, boy.
Where you running off to, Sheriff? You may have beaten my gang, but you ain't gonna get by me!
Alright, here comes Ugly Chris.
You wouldn't shoot an old man. Oh! Whoa! Easy on them baked beans, Sheriff!
Oh, that's right. Sit down. How'd we do?
Excuse me, mister? Mister, please, can you help me? You gotta help my pa. There's no doctor left in this town.
The closest doctor's in Brimstone. Sheriff Bartlett might offer you a handsome reward if you can get me there.
I'll send a telegram and tell him about your arrival.
Well, thank you. How'd we do? Well, we got an excellent rating. Very nice. Didn't get much of a combo. So let's go ahead and go through this. We got $40 for killing Ugly Chris. Nice. We collected $424, so we've got a total of $995 in the bank. I hope that's enough for the next set of missions. Yeah, should be fine, I think. You can see we got 3 stars. So you see we got Ugly Chris as a showdown character, and a showdown stage we got Widow's Patch. So there you go. That's what we picked up from those 2 missions. Very good. I'm going to quit out of there. Yes, I'm quite sure. Okay, guys, very good. Let me see where we're at. We're doing good. This is going to be a bit of a longer mission because I spent 15 minutes at the beginning talking about the structure of the game and whatnot. But we finished our 3 missions. Actually, first time on each one, which is pretty good for me. Usually I have to take a couple of tries to do those. Let's go ahead and take a look at the journal. So we should have everything. We shouldn't have missed anything as far as I know. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we got all these guys already. Red, Jack Swift, and Annie Stokes. You guys read all these already. Sidearms. Now we got some new stuff here. Now the old pistols we already had, but the revolver and the 6-shooter are new. So I'll let you guys go ahead and read the revolver and the 6-shooter. There you go. For ranged weapons, we got the Owl rifle and the Halcyon rifle. Those are both new, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. So you guys can read. Very nice. And then the thrown weapon, we got knives. So we bought that from the cart guy. Ugly Chris's gang. The only one new here is Ugly Chris, the guy we just killed at the very end of this last mission. So you guys can read Ugly Chris. Everybody else, hang on a second. I just went by whiskey real fast for some reason. I should use the D-pad instead of the right analog stick because it has a tendency to do that, I think. All right, outlaws in 12 states. We picked up the outlaw Bandito for buying, I believe it was the ruined poncho. So that's why we've got this guy now. So there you go. You guys can read that. And then wanted dead or alive. Oh, I got an error in my guide here. That's not right. Okay, anyway. So we got all these guys. Now, let's see. Bloody Tom. I'm not sure, 100% sure why we got all these guys at the moment. I mean, I could try to figure it out. Let's see. What page is this? 144. Bloody Tom. We got Bloody Tom for getting a good rating in Bounty Hunter. That second mission we did. So you guys can read that. Greg Big O for Whitney we got for getting an excellent rating in the second Bounty Hunter mission. Not the bounty hunter mode, but the bounty hunting mission, which is the second mission we did. Jesse Lynch. We got Jesse Lynch for getting the whiskey bottle at the beginning of that second mission. So he's unmissable. If you don't get that whiskey bottle, you can't get this entry. And then Loaf Whitney, I believe, we got him in the end of the beginning of the third mission, Ugly Street Fight. Yeah, for buying the shovel. And you can see the little shovels on the book right there. So there you go. Christina, we already had. You don't have to worry about Christina. Frontier places. This is new, I believe. So we got the first 3 frontier places for doing the first 3 missions. I believe there's almost 1 per mission. Not quite. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 17. Well, not quite, actually. There's 17 out of 27. So anyway, Broken Creek. This is where our little home was. We got this for doing the first mission. So you guys can read through all this. Pause and read if you want to read that. Twin Rocks, which is the one we got for doing the second mission, I believe it is. Yes. So that was the one where we killed that set of guys during the bounty hunter mission. And then Widow's Patch was the third mission that we did. We got this for doing the third mission. So there you go. You guys can read that. All right, let's take a look at Red's stats. Our best combo is 3 times 56. So you get the multiplier for killing guys in a row quickly. So if I shoot one guy and take him down, and then I shoot another guy right away, I keep building his multiplier and take him down, that's a times 2, and then I did it a third time for a times 3. That's not bad for the first 3 missions. $995 is pretty good. 81% accuracy, and so on. We haven't really done anything in showdown mode yet. 16% of the journal, 18% of the secrets. Again, I don't know what it considers a secret. So yeah, there you go. And that's it. So let's go ahead and get out of there. Let's take a quick look at the showdown mode characters that we've picked up. So Chicken, Hedgehog, these are all the same as what was there. Ugly Chris is new. We picked up Ugly Chris, I'm sure, for killing... yeah, this was the third mission. We got a good rating and picked up Ugly Chris. Gigolo Hancock. I think he was already there, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, he was there. So we had those first 4 characters already there. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And these are our 3 protagonists. They were already there. This guy's new, Bloody Tom. We got him for getting a good rating in Bounty Hunter. And Big O Whitney, we got him for getting an excellent rating in Bounty Hunter. So there you go. If we select a couple of characters...
I'm coming to get you!
Look at that! He's bleeding.
You can see we've got Twin Rocks, Desert Fortress, and Widow's Patch is a new one. And Broken Creek is a new one as well. So there you go. There's all of our arenas. So we picked up a couple of new arenas. Very nice. Okay, very good, guys. That's it. We're done here. Okay, I feel like I'm yelling over the music. I wonder if I can turn that off. Hang on. I guess not. Okay, well, we'll just have to yell over the music. Let me take a minute to thank my patrons. My $5 plus patron is Michael Hilliard. My $3 plus patrons are listed in the description below, along with any links that they've requested that I link to, so please do go check this out. There's good stuff in there, guys. And finally, at the end of this episode, you'll see a list of all my $1 plus patrons. Thank you very much, guys. It is much appreciated. Without your support, this would be a much more difficult endeavor, so I do appreciate the help. Okay, gang, we will stop here, and we will pick this back up in the next episode. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to comment, like, and subscribe. All these things really help me out. I'd like to say a big thanks to all my patrons whose names are appearing on the screen right now. Thanks a lot, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more great content, consider joining my list of patrons. There's a link on the screen in the bottom left corner. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.